So you've talked about some people who've influenced you. Who are some other influences?
Well, there were quite a few. As I say, I mentioned people like Cliff Randell, Wayne Thompson, who I got something that started me really on the single crystal craze. But I think that one of the most important is a gentleman who will be turning 105 years old shortly, named Jack Halpern.
Yeah.
My brother was working in Brazil teaching, he was also a metallurgist, he was in nuclear metallurgy. He was teaching some courses in Rio de Janeiro, 1973, and he invited me down there. So I went down there because of the rocks, and I went around and got some specimens, and I actually bought a small collection of aquamarines by accident, aquamarines. And I brought them home, and I decided to have a sale of some of these crystals. So I set it up in the backyard, and I don't know how he heard about it, but a guy named Jack Halpern came by. He didn't buy any because they were not of his quality. These were nice crystals, but who was I at the time?
Just a guy selling aquamarines in his backyard.
But Jack, again, understood that I really liked them and all that, and he invited me to his house. So one day, my wife and I drive up to San Francisco, where Jack lived. This is in 1973. Yeah, it had to be 73 or 74. And we go up there, and Jack and his wife are just a lovely, entertaining, gracious couple. And eventually we get down, and I go and see the thing on the dining room table, which is Leslie's collection of knife rests. She had about 500 different kinds of knife rests from all over the world. A beautiful collection on her own. Then Jack invites me to go down to see his collection, which of course I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And you go down the stairs, you turn the corner, you go down more stairs, you turn left. And my life changed because I saw, again, it's a room maybe this size, perhaps a little bit bigger, lined with cases, everyone jammed filled with crystals.
Wow.
But in a way that was artistic. Jack was not a mineralogist or a geologist or scientific or anything. He just had a great sense of art. So the arrangement just blew my mind. And at that point, I started to appreciate the value of the non-scientific kinds of rocks that I was collecting.
Yeah.
I would be collecting, as I say, all kinds of gray and green and black and white specks of anything. And all of a sudden I look in there and I just look around and say, wow, people have collections like this. So Jack Halpern changed my collecting habits at the time. And it turned out that on one side, if you walk into the room and you turn to your right, there was one of these rhodochrosites sitting on there in matrix. And again, the color, this is why it made me think of it.
Okay, yeah,
the color just draws your eye. If you look to the left, straight ahead as you go into the room, there were a pair of tourmaline slices from Madagascar.
Oh, wow.
That started me on this interest in these slices, because the slices from Madagascar show crystal habit, crystal form, crystal chemistry in a way that is unique to this particular form of tourmaline called lidocodite. So I look up to my right, and there's this rhodochrosite. And I looked straight ahead, and I see this lidocodite. And I look to my left, there's a Kongsberg silver.
Wow.
And I say, Jack, I'm sold. There's a book that Rob Levitsky just put out on the Jack Halpern collection. And it's an exquisite book that shows how Jack just, again, the most gracious human being you could ever meet. If you meet him and you go to, if he comes to your house, he will send you a thank you note of flowery language. And I said, people will write this. He and his wife were just a delightful couple. We became close friends. So he actually came to my children's, Sharon and Andy's bar mitzvahs.
Oh, wow.
He became friends with his daughter, Jean Sward. And I visited him on his 104th birthday a year ago.
Yeah.
And getting to his 105th.
Yeah, yeah.
Rob Levitsky wrote this book in honor of him, did a wonderful job of putting it together. Really a great book for a truly, I just don't know how it is. He's not one of those that inspired me scientifically.
Yeah, yeah.
He did inspire me because the collection were of greatest value. He inspired me because he was Jack Halpern. He was willing to show the stuff, and he had an exquisite taste of art.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
also collected flowers. He has roses in his backyard. I mean, he's just a truly gracious, gentlemanly man that you very seldom see now.